the Great Awakening and what to expect next. Are you ready to wake up? Are you really ready for the next level? That's what's happening right now. That's what the universe is demanding from you right now. This is it. I don't know if you've looked outside. It's a little different. I don't know if you've felt the continual oppression and the continual force of their agenda. I don't know if you felt that yet. I don't know about you, but I'm all about freedom. Here at the Infinite Cup, you know we are all about the natural lifestyle, living in love, living in harmony, in peace. Now, this Great Awakening is here, and there is something that you need to know. All right, I think it's pretty obvious that the people have continued to oppress us, the racism, the violence. I mean, our food has been poisoned for so long. Our air that we breathe is contaminated, and now they want you to wear a mask and not even have fresh access to fresh air in the first place. All right. So it's really obvious, if you ask me, what's going on. And I'm not going to get into particular, things in this video because, yes, we are all being watched. As you know, my videos are being censored on all platforms. My videos are being censored, and the 1984 George Orwellian times we live in are real right now more than ever, okay? And this is not a fear-based anything. I want you to know that the solution has always been right in front of you, and that's love. That is love, okay? Everybody here knows it, and the question is, what are you doing about it, all right? You know the Great Awakening is here. You know that you're not happy and there's a lot of suffering happening on the planet. We know that. Okay, now the question is, what are you going to do about it? Okay, you have to start with your environment, with your community, being free from all dependencies from the system. I'm getting so many questions and comments every day. Robert, the Great Awakening is here, but what do we do about it? What am I going to do? Well, everything that you're doing in your life needs to be addressed. The food that you're eating, the job that you have, the relationships, everything needs to be addressed. And ask yourself, is this serving the highest good of all? Okay, it's just that simple. Really get into that meditative space. Don't get into the reactivity mode. Don't get caught in emotions. Just simply ask yourself, is this for the highest good of all? All right. If your relationship is serving you, if your job is serving the highest good of all, then you're good. That's what this Great Awakening is all about. We are no longer going to trash and, disrespect our brothers and sisters on this planet. We are all waking up together into this oneness. Okay. The oneness, this collective consciousness that is the Great Awakening. Now, the division has already happened. I want you to know that the worst of it is behind us. Honestly, they made their move, okay? And it's really obvious what side of the fence, people are on right now, right? You're either a part of the fear or you're a part of the love, okay? It's just that simple. There's no other way to look at this. We don't need to complicate it. You need to love more, right? That's the answer. I know it sounds silly. It sounds simple. Well, guess what? You need to bring that into a practice. Not this hippie love. Oh, everybody loves. We're all one. Love and light. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you showing respect for your fellow brothers and sisters and taking action in your community where you are needed. We all have gifts that are coming to the surface right now. We are going from the programmed fear, third dimension, into a place of love in the fifth dimension. A lot of us are already there, rooted in the fifth dimension, bringing those people over from the other side, okay? And that's exactly what I'm calling all of you out to do because, again, that shift has already happened, all right? The Great Awakening is here. Now, it's time for you to mend the rope and just throw it out and cast it out to as many people as you possibly can to bring you on, to bring us all on to the Great Awakening, to this fifth dimensional energy. That's why you're all exhausted. That's why you feel overwhelmed. That's why you feel depressed. That's why you've been feeling so disconnected lately. It's because all of those things that were serving the old, that were serving the 3D, that were serving the fear, all of that has got to go. All of it. All of that has got to go. That's, again, what is being asked of you right now is to practice discernment. Simply ask yourself, is this serving the highest good of all? Is it serving the highest good of all? Not you, not what's serving your ego, not what's serving the lower self. I'm talking about what is serving the highest good of all. One of my favorite mantras of all time, because if you're in line with the highest good of all, you are a part of this great awakening and you are fueling this new earth. We are creating this new earth. That's what this process is about. So again, your depression, the anxiety, the uncomfortableness in your body is the old self being purged out. All of those old habits, all of the skeletons in your closet, that shadow work has to be done. Okay, that is what's being asked of you right now. Wherever you started from, whatever got you into this in the first place, whether it was the tyranny from the political, government, the fluoride in your water, finding out that GMO food is real, finding out that chemtrails are being sprayed in our air every day, whatever is upsetting you, whatever you're not comfortable with in your current reality, that is what is being demanded of you to change. You have to create that change. If you are not happy with your job, you need to get a new job. There has never been a better time right now to completely wipe the slate clean. Seriously, right now. We're already in this pandemic. We're already in this new normal, quote unquote, right? New normal. A lot of us have already been waiting for this moment. This great awakening is now here. So you got nothing to lose. Seriously, people, you have nothing to lose. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm reading your messages right now. I feel the love from all of you. This is real. Okay, this is happening right now. Don't you understand that the Great Awakening is within all of us? This is the path of enlightenment, nirvana, ascension, whatever you want to call this. Everybody is doing the work right now. And I just want to take a moment to honor you. Honor that work. Because I know it's not easy. It's not comfortable. I want you to really think about how you can bring more resilience into your life. What are those tools on your tool belt that are creating more resilience in your life? More adaptation to the uncomfortable places in our life. Think about that. Seriously, really think about those tools on your tool belt. What do you like to do that charges your batteries, that really fills your cup? What really expands your cup? What is that practice? What does that technique look like? For me, it's going out in nature. It's grounding, getting outside next to a stream or a waterfall. There is nothing more than that really charges my batteries, that really expands my cup. And that is something that you have to do every day. Again, the third dimension that was rooted in fear is a place of the mind. That has to be cleansed, purified, right? That's what this process is all about. This is happening right now as I speak. This is happening. And again, the question is, what are you doing about it? I know I'm doing my part. I feel comfortable. And I know that a lot of people right now are suffering on this planet. That is exactly why I had to jump on this live video. I know there's a lot of people out there that are confused. And I want you to know that your real home is right here. It's your heart. It's the love. You need to practice love. Choose love. And not in a hippie, woo-woo sense. I'm just talking about the most simple form of love wherever you are at. That is what you need to choose right now. Because everything that is rooted in the mind is fear-based. That's exactly what they want you to do, is be more fear. They want more control, more social distancing, more face masks or whatever they're going to roll out next. Who cares? It doesn't matter, because when you're lit, when you're passionate, when you're so excited about life, nothing will stop you. Nothing will penetrate you when you realize who you truly are. You are infinite consciousness wrapped up in human form. That's what you are. That's what they don't want you to know. All right? And for everybody right now that is still on the fence, if you were questioning the Great Awakening, if you were questioning this whole process of the system breaking down, let me tell you this. Right now, it's already broken. The system is broken. Look at the statistics, all right? Look at the numbers. It's all fake. It's all skewed to complete somebody's agenda, all right? We don't have to get into the conspiracy theories. We don't have to get into the negativity. I want you to know, again, that love is the solution. That is what we call the fifth dimension. That is the Great Awakening. That is what this is all about. Now, what's going to happen next is there's going to be even more fear, all right? As this love and light and this Great Awakening continues to expand, there will be more fear, okay? Because when we get farther into this Great Awakening, into this ascension process, there's always going to be darker forces that are going to come out and try to control us, all right? It's just a fact. So, again, you're going to have to put those gloves on. I'm telling you, this is a spiritual war. And it's not like you're just going to sit back on the sidelines and meditate and everything's just going to be all peace and love. Okay, I'm not telling you that that's what it takes. Yes, meditation is an essential tool that we need to do every day. What I'm telling you is this isn't going to happen without action. Direct action. That is what is required from us in order to create this new earth. Right now, your angels, your guides, all the ascended masters, everybody right now is working collectively to create this new earth. And we have to do our part. We have to do our part. That's exactly what this is all about. If we don't do our part on the physical planet, on this third dimension, on the wavelength that we are all a part of on this collective conscious, then everything that we have done in the past is useless. This is momentum. Everything, think about the 70s and the counterculture and, how all of this started a long time ago. This is not a new thing. This Great Awakening is something that was seeded in our consciousness thousands of years ago. So, I want you to just be prepared because it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Yes, the bad part of it, the worst part of it is behind us. That's what I can say confidently to all of you is, they made their move, and we have really taken action on that and their plan backfired. That's the good news is everything that they wanted to happen really got dislodged through our network of social media and power that is on the light. So know that the work that you are doing is working. Okay, all of the uncomfortable work and the shadow work and the meditations and everything that you're digging up right now is for the highest good of all. So please continue to do that work. I know it's not comfortable. The shadow work needs to be done right now. Again, that is the old self purging right now. Everything that is rooted in 3D, everything that is rooted in fear has got to go. So don't be afraid. Have that will, have that determination to really purify yourself and cleanse on all levels. That karma needs to come out. Those seeds need to be burned. Okay, let's really think about how we can create that new earth. What does it look like to you? Okay, I know what I'm envisioning. I know what I'm manifesting. I'm manifesting a place that is based out of love with lots of fruit. Lots of purified water, wild springs, amazing gatherings, lots of grass, lots of foraging, lots of people just living as one. I mean, that's what the vision is. That's the utopia. That's what we're manifesting right now. Now, think about anything that is not serving the highest good of all. We have to stand up. We have to be light warriors. We have to be the love, be that embodied frequency that says, no, this is not going to happen. That city that you're building, that agenda, the fracking, the police brutality. I mean, again, all of this, we can go on and on and on because this is enough. We are drawing that line in the sand right now. Literally right now. With every post that you make on social media, every time you speak your truth to your family or to your friends, every time you get online and talk about who you truly are and why you are doing what you're doing, you are creating the new earth. So thank you. I honor you. Seriously, people, thank you. I love everybody right now that is expanding their cup. I appreciate you. I honor you. This is not going to happen overnight. So be prepared for even more darkness, even more push against us. This is not over. I cannot stress this enough because more retaliation is coming in the form of, trafficking through our phones. We are now being traced. We are now being watched on all levels. It's not like it was bad enough before through social media and through our privacy. Now it's happening on all levels through the Trace Act and through our phone manipulation and face recognition. I could go on and on. So those are the tools that they're using to keep everybody in fear. They want the vaccines. They want the ID certificates. They want you to be so caught up in fear that you literally can't do or anything without their permission. That's what we're facing right now, okay? That's what we're dealing against. $1 billion agenda to keep you in control. To keep you rooted in fear. And I've had enough. I know you've had enough. And the people that have chosen love are here and we are rising up. And I want to tell all of you, they cannot stop us. It's too late. We are here and our numbers are too great. It's just the classic scenario. This is not going to happen without us creating a completely different world than what they expected. That's exactly what is being called of us right now. If you know what's best for you and your family, you know that this coronavirus and this pandemic has nothing to do with the true, real new earth and this great awakening. Again, the more light, the more love, the more expansion that happens on this planet, there will always be forces that will keep us in the dark. There will always be forces, always. And this is an ascension process. Think of it like a wheel. We are on that ascension, that upward spiral of energy, accumulating energy, increasing our energy. And there will be more energy on that other side, right? On that other side of the spectrum. That is the darkness that I'm talking about. And again, their form of control just so happens to be words like a virus, words like health. Okay, I'm telling you, you have to be very conscious of the language that they are using and the tactics that they are implementing in order to keep you in control. At the end of the day, that is beyond not okay, right? That is a crime against humanity. And I know at the deepest level of your being, anybody can understand how it's just simply not okay to tolerate what is happening right now. So I want you guys to understand that love is still here within your heart. That never went away. Nobody can take that away from you. They can try and pummel us down and create some sort of confusion and create all this fear. And guess what? Love will always be there. Love, in fact, is getting stronger than it is ever before. That is why we are experiencing what we are experiencing. The Great Awakening is here. Now, if you're ready, you want to take it to the next level, then please create that change in your community, in your household. Start freeing yourself from the dependencies of the government. Start growing your own food. Start getting your own water. Pay your own bills. Get your own energy from the sun. I'm telling you, we do not need the system at all. We do not need the government at all. When you completely leave us alone, we just live in love, right? It's just that simple. There's too much control. I don't think any government solution is going to work. Doesn't matter whether it's Democratic. It doesn't matter whether it's socialist. It doesn't matter whether it's red. Doesn't matter whether it's blue. It doesn't matter whether it's left or right. It's all a game. Don't you see? It's a game to distract you. All of it. The entire political debate. Trump himself. It's an actor. It's an entire scene being played out. The media. The food system. The air, the water, literally, they control everything. Everything. Don't you understand that? We are in a world right now in 2020 where everything has been controlled and manipulated. Literally everything about your life. Everything. You don't have an ounce of free will left. Seriously, it's almost too late. If it weren't for people like us being light workers, being warriors of the heart and empaths, wakening up to the real spiritual self, then there wouldn't be anybody left. I'm telling you, we have to be the shepherd. We have to wake up now before it's too late. Now, don't be confused with the Great Awakening and what's really going on the news and what's on the surface, okay? Again, this is a game. This is nothing less than a distraction. This is a distraction. Okay, don't be confused right now. The riots are distracting us. The Black Lives Matter movement is distracting you. Okay, all of these things that the media and the government, whatever, they put their attention to this for a reason. I would even go as far as in saying, as people in social media, certain figures like Anonymous on Twitter or anybody who has millions of followers, they are definitely a part of this too. There is very little organic content or truth being spread out right now. So please, I just want you to practice discernment right now more than ever. We have to be mindful about what's going on in your social media feed. Be mindful about what you put into your energetic field. Okay? That is what's being called of us right now as we create this new earth, as we continue through this great awakening. Everything in your life needs to go from the mind and the fear into love, meaning it has to be sustainable. It has to serve the highest good of all. Okay, let that be your mantra today. Let that be your mantra that you carry with you for the rest of your life. The highest good of all. And I didn't want to get into what they're going to roll out next, because as technology continues to develop and as the Trace Act gets enforced, as the digital warfare continues, we're living in a world now that is the complete matrix. It's completely artificial. The simulation, whatever words you want to put on this to label it, I'm just telling you that the technology is so powerful now that is completely overrided the organic consciousness that is available to us. People are so caught up in their phone, people are so caught up in the news that they don't have a real life. They identify with the real life, okay? Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for the donation. Thanks for being you. Thanks for love. This is all my money, $5.85. That is the beauty of the Great Awakening. You trust. Thank you for having that trust. Thank you for having that real trust in the universe. I appreciate the donation. I appreciate everything from everyone. And I want to send even more love out to you. I want to reciprocate that money, reciprocate that love and energy right back to you. This is real, people. I don't know if you know how powerful this is, but once you tap into your true self, once your real Kundalini energy comes online, once your third chakra, your third eye is opened, you will not go back. Okay, they know the power of this too. That's why they're putting to all this work. Think about that. Seriously, think about that. Think about how much money it takes to create this tracking system. Think about how much money it creates to, for the testing and for all of this stuff that's going on with this quote unquote virus. Okay. There is so many things right now that I want to call out that I don't even have time for. Honestly. Now, as this Great Awakening continues to unfold, remember, the darkness that is going to happen is going to develop even more. People are going to be in fear even more than they are now. So if you think you're getting hate from your family now, or you think you're depressed or have anxiety now, I'm telling you, it's only going to be amplified based on the astrology, based on our current times. All of this is being amplified. So really take it slow, practice discernment, and put those spiritual gloves on. Put those gloves on. I'm telling you, this is the spiritual war. This is like the battlefield right now, and one by one, we are winning every single battle, and this is going to accumulate to creating the new earth. Not in a way that is old, not in a way that you've seen in the past. I'm talking about a complete new earth that is rooted in love, something the planet has never seen before. All right? All the stuff is coming to the surface right now. Okay, wherever you want to start. Think about where you started on your spiritual path. Like, what got you into this in the first place? Whether it was being vegan, knowing about the torture of the animals, of the sentient beings. Tens of thousands of animals are slaughtered every single day for people to eat. That is not okay. This is not food. All right, that's a great place to start. Then we can transfer that into the political world. Who's fueling all of those factory farms? Who's funding all of the animal torture? All right, think about that. Start connecting all of these dots. Then go into the water system. Who is controlling all of the water? Who controls all the resources? Seriously. There are just a handful of people, the wealthy, rich, white families that have continued to spread their money and tyranny. They are the ones that have created this problem in the first place. I'm talking about those ancient bloodlines, okay? Ancient, old Rockefeller, deep, dark bloodlines, tied to the Illuminati, tied to the Great Cabal, whatever you want to call all of this, okay? All of this is being pulled to the surface. Again, this is the collective conscience. Getting a lot of questions about shadow work. A lot of people are experiencing this on the individual level. I'm talking about this on the collective level, all right, where all of the shadows have to come out. All of the skeletons of the closet have to come out. I mean, everything from Epstein, everything from a Pizzagate. We got all kinds of things happening, right? There's a lot of key words, and there's a lot of truth being dropped through some influential people out there, if you know what I'm talking about. So what I'm saying is, right now, all of this has to come to the surface before we can move into the new earth. So that's exactly why you are seeing what you're seeing on the news, and a lot of people with the riots and the chaos and the Black Lives Matter. We have to create this new world. I mean, Christopher Columbus was a lie. Captain Cook, another famous historical figure that dropped in Hawaii, that is a lie. We built this entire country on lies, on rape, on a lot of darkness, okay? And yes, it's bad. It's very negative, dark stuff. Now, all of that has to be brought to the surface and cleansed out. That's our karma. Whether you were a part of it physically or not doesn't matter. This is our collective conscious together. That's why I'm all about purification. That's why I'm all about cleansing. Okay, the more we can do this cleansing work on the cellular level for your individual karma, the more that we can do this on the collective karma. Okay, so this is real. This is so powerful, I'm telling you. The more you do the purging, the more you do the cleansing, the more we will all anchor into this peace, into this love, into this high vibration. Okay, we have access to this right now. So meditate. Go within, go deeper into your practice, get into more healthy foods, more healthy habits into your life. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for following me on TikTok, on Instagram, everything that I'm doing at the Infinite Cup. I love each and every one of you because I know you're experiencing the same energy that I am, and it's just an exciting time to be alive, isn't it? It is so exciting. I'm going to be doing more of these live streams. I'm going to be here for all of you through this Great Awakening. Please, if you have any questions, do not hesitate. If you want to take it to the next level, consider joining the Inner Circle group. Again, my videos are being censored. I can only say so much on these live streams. And if you want to connect with us on the Inner Circle group, check out patreon.com/theinfinitecup. That is the best way to get my one-on-one attention. I spend a lot of time on the Inner Circle group because this is where the energy needs to be reciprocated the most. All right. I have a private app on the Signal app. That is where we communicate on a complete encrypted server. Yes, your emails are being watched. Your direct messages are being watched. Everything that you talk about through your phone or through email or anything digital is being watched. So that's exactly why I've created an app. I've created a way for us to communicate on the Signal app. Okay, so for those of you that are asking about me answering my direct messages and things like that, again, please consider joining the Patreon page. That is where you will get my undivided attention because we can communicate on a complete encrypted server. All right. It is awesome. It's easy. Check it out. Patreon.com/theinfinitecup. You can join the private Signal app there for a monthly payment as well. You can just join for $1 a month, whatever you want. Or if you don't want to join at all, that's cool too. Continue to enjoy the free content right here on YouTube, or sign up over on the Instagram page. Follow me on TikTok. I'm putting out content everywhere these days. We have to put out amazing high vibrations right now. Seriously, people, I love each and every one of you, and keep up the good work. Keep us up. Anchor in this energy right now. Anchor in the love. Anchor in this high vibration. There is a huge shift in energy happening right now. And no, you are not alone. All of the work that you are doing is being reciprocated on a collective level. So please keep it up. This is happening for a reason. And I love each and every one of you. Peace.